Hey friends, welcome to A Little of It All. My name is Taylor. Thanks so much for hanging out today. I'm so grateful that you're here. If this is your first time stopping by, I would just love it if you stayed a while. Be sure to subscribe and check out that description box. It'll just tell you a little bit more about what we have going on over here. We're all about zero-based budgeting and cash stuffing, but I do love a little of it all. The time has come. We are ready to budget out January's second paycheck. So this is January's second paycheck. This is my husband's first paycheck. I get paid once a month. I'm a high school teacher. He gets paid twice a month, kind of like on alternating Fridays. So even though we are well into the month of January, this is actually going to be the paycheck that was deposited on the 5th. So we have not had to touch it. That's been great. What we need to do is we need to have it cover our bills from the 5th through the 19th. That is when he will get paid again. And let's see what those bills cover. So for this check, I am budgeting out a total of $301. What that's going to cover is our Fubo subscription, which we have paused for 6 months. We do like Fubo. However, just kind of the way finances are going and possible medical impending things, we just thought that it was smart to pause it for right now, and then we'll just pick it back up later when football season starts again, college football season. Then we have Apple Storage, Peacock, Disney Plus, and then I'm going to go ahead and factor out a couple of more that would fall out of the third paycheck, just because I don't want it to be so much out of that third paycheck. What I'm budgeting out of the second paycheck is Google Plus, cell phone, and then we're going to go ahead and do $50 of our State Farm bill, which is $107. Just that makes it a little bit more even on the bills with our last two paychecks. So let's get our info filled out. This is January. We are doing our second paycheck. He got like a small bump up in pay. I know things always kind of change at the beginning of the year every year. I'm not sure about my check yet, but he was making $1,427. When I checked this last time, it was $1,433. So, hey, a bump up is a bump up, right? This was deposited on the 5th. We are behind on needing this money, but it's been in our account, so it's been auto-drafted for those bills, so that's fine. And then we need it to last until the 19th. What we are leaving in the bank is $301. So, let's see how much we're going to have to stuff. $1,433 minus $301. So to stuff in savings challenges, sinking funds, annuals, all that jazz, we're going to have $1,132 left. Fantastic. You guys know how we do it over here. We take care of our bills first. That is the money that stays in the bank to be auto-drafted out from our account. Next, we are taking care of our necessities. My necessities may be different from your necessities, but my necessities are groceries, gas, household, and our pups. We don't have any kids, so our pups are basically our kiddos. So let's go ahead and do our grocery budget. We both get $25 in our wallet, and then in the sinking funds binder is a total of $150. So that's $200 per paycheck, so $600 a month for us for groceries. We're a family of two. It's just me and my husband, and then the pups, they get their own money. That's how we make that work. This $25 is not for our weekly grocery runs. This is just for little extras. Hey, I need to run by Dollar General and pick up some extra cheese or something like that. That's what that's for. The big grocery haul comes out of our sinking funds binder. For gas, we budget $300 a month. We get $50 a week. We don't put anything in the sinking funds binder. That just catches any rollover that we might have from that pay period. So that is $100. The way that we are able to make that work, we live in kind of like small town, rural Mississippi. So I live less than 10 minutes from the school that I work at. My husband, thank goodness, thank you Jesus, he works from home, so he is remote. He doesn't really have to travel anywhere, so that's how we're able to make just $50 per pay period work for us. For our household area, we get $15 per piece in our wallet, and then our sinking funds binder gets $40, and that is a total of $70. Now for our puppy lups, let's see what we can do for them this month. We know that their puppy food, it gets a standard $30 to $40. I think we can make $30 work. And then for their puppy envelope, you guys know, I've said it a bajillion times. I know you're tired of hearing it, but their envelope got depleted towards the end of the year last year just because we had several boardings that we had to do with them. So I'm really working hard on getting that stuffed back up kind of quickly. We've got a good amount in there so far. I do $40 in their envelope just to get that back going. So we've got our necessities taken care of. Bills, necessities, awesome, awesome, awesome. Everything else, as long as we have that stuff, is just a bonus. So let's go ahead and move over to our annuals. We know we've got to get those stuffed up and ready to go. So let's see. We'll start with Prime. Prime is getting its normal $12. We did a larger stuffing for it last time. But it's back to its normal $12. P.O. Box is going to get a little bit more than its couple of dollars that it usually gets, just to make up for that stuffing that I wasn't doing for it at the end of the year. I think it's going to come back up in April, so I just want to make sure I'm good to go there. So I'm going to put $10 in P.O. Box. And then Beach Body, or Body, whatever it's called now, is getting $5. I'm just doing $5 per paycheck right now for Beach Body. And then as I get closer towards the end of the year, if I see that I'm not going to have enough, which I know it's roughly $200 now instead of $120, I can do some extra stuffings for it. All right, so our VPN, it comes up in March, it's getting a $5, and then our Sam's subscription, it is getting a $5 as well. Moving on to our savings challenges, there are several things that I need to tell you guys here with our savings challenges. Rodeo, we're no longer stuffing Rodeo anymore. Here's why. I finally asked God, I've been telling him, for a while that I've been stuffing Rodeo, but we all know his situation. And I asked him, I said, even if you don't have surgery before we go to the rodeo, is that something you still want to do? And he was honest with me. He just said no. He's in so much pain. He loves the rodeo. We both love going, but he just didn't want to go and sit in, one of those little concert chairs and be scrunched up. And I told him, I was like, I totally get it, babe, like 100%. So we're not going to be doing rodeo stuffing for right now. I'm still so excited to use that challenge from Tiffany Budget. I'm hoping that maybe, because I know rodeos, like, they come around to like state fairs, and like we'll have like the Jackson State Fair and I think the South Haven State Fair. Maybe we can like catch one of those rodeos, so maybe I'll be stuffing it again towards the end of the year. Fingers crossed that's going to happen, because we both love to go and do that. So rodeo is not stuffing. What did we do with that money? Well, we put that money in our important dates box. You guys know we just filled up Valentine's Day. So excited about that. The next one that we're going to be focusing on is 4th of July and Crab Fest. Those kind of go hand in hand. It's a little festival that happens in South Mississippi that we love to go to. We haven't gotten to go for a couple of years, so we really want to make sure that we try our best to make that happen. So I took all of our rodeo money, put it into the 4th of July envelope. So we're going to be adding some more money to that to hopefully get 4th of July, if not stuffed up all the way, but pretty close. So that's really exciting. I'm really pumped about that. Also, you may have noticed in my last cash stuffing video, the Matron of Honor envelope is not in my savings challenges anymore. I've just been talking with my friend, and I think they're just wanting to go a different direction for the wedding and kind of what they have planned. And I told her, I was like, listen, this is your day. Whatever you want, whatever makes you happy, that's what you need to do. I have not decided what I'm doing with the Matron of Honor envelope money just yet. I may use it to pay for like deposits when we buy our house. You guys know we have to have a deposit for everything. And we also have to pay for the septic inspection. That was in our contract, that we paid for the septic inspection. So I may use it for that. Not 100% sure just yet, but that money is just kind of, I'm holding it off to the side till I decide what I want to do with it. So that is the update on savings challenges. Let's go ahead and fill out what we're going to do. So for ID, that's our important dates box, we're going to be adding $94. I went ahead and pre-figured it out because I didn't want you guys to have to sit here while I was like counting from the envelopes and trying to decide what I wanted to do. So I have that one figured out. Emergency, I'm not sure how much I want to put in emergency just yet. So I'm going to come back to this one and see how I can finagle it and what I can do, because I really want to get our 1K stuffed up rather quickly. I mean, we know emergencies happen all the time. So the Taylor envelope from our scratching, we remember it gets 9. Month ahead, I'm going to try to budget the bigger numbers that I scratched off until I can't anymore. So month ahead, I scratched a 20. We'll see if we can make that work. And then refinance got a 5. And so let's see here, extra payment got a 7. And then Christmas, I'm also going to go ahead and put that 20 in Christmas if I can make that work. So minus 20. Okay, I think I'm going to be able to make all of this work. This is looking fantastic so far. Let's go ahead and hop on over to our sinking funds. Prescriptions and over-the-counter meds, I'm really trying to even those out. I don't know why, to be honest with you, but I just want them to be even. So I'm going to say 15 in prescriptions and 5 for over-the-counter meds. So that way if I need to like put more in one and one of the other, does that make sense? Just so they could kind of be more even than they are right now. So that's going to be minus 20. When we get to our actual stuffing, we'll see what I need to put where actually. Okay, chiropractor. Don't have any plans to go to the chiropractor soon, but I want to be set when I do. It's going to be getting a 10. Us eating out and going out with friends, I kind of want to do, I'm looking like I'm going to have a decent amount left. So I kind of want to add an extra little bit into these envelopes. So I'm going to shoot for the fences. Let's put 40 in all of these and see what happens here. Okay, and then for Sam's and hunting, those pretty much just get a standard 10 both times. And then for birthdays, we'll do 5 for birthdays. Giveaways, let's put another 5 in giveaways. And then, oh, okay, that'll be perfect. We'll do 10 and 10 in car maintenance and medical for a total of 20. All right, so we have $300 left. Oh, let's see what we can make happen. So we know for our spending, we both get $20 each per pay period for spending, so that is 40. Eating out, he always gets 20 and I'll get a 10, and that is 30. Going out with friends, he doesn't get anything, I get a 10. Drinks, we both get 10 for coffees, loaded teas, anything like that. It's not like a going out envelope. So that is 20. Toiletries, he gets 10 and I get 20, and that is a total of 30. And then we're just going to 5 out like we always do, miscellaneous and buffer, and that is a total of 20. And so, okay, we're going to be able to put $150 into our emergency fund. So that means we will have $200 in our emergency fund already, only $800 more to go. I know that's still a lot, but that's just so encouraging to me, and I'm so excited to have this going and gonna have at least $1,000 saved up in case something happens. I've been a little chatty already in this video, so I don't want to make you guys sit through me filling out my cash breakdown sheet, so we're just gonna go straight to our teller slip. We've got it filled out. I'm going to go ahead and stick this into my bank bag. I'm so glad you guys have been loving these too. These are sold out on my Etsy right now, but I do have another shipment coming in soon, I hope, so I will let you guys know when those get stocked back up. We are set. We are ready to go to the bank. Thanks so much for hanging out with me, my friends. I hope you'll subscribe and stay a while so we can get this stuffed together. You guys are wonderful and fantastic and amazing. Don't give up doing great things, my friends. You've got this. I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.